Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Make sure you subscribe and hey, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated as well. Welcome to those who've already been in the chat already. Welcome to the chat if you're new there. And a couple new names I haven't noticed before. But hey, welcome. Glad to have you. Let's kick off the new month since we roll the calendar on Sunday. I hope everybody had themselves a good weekend. And hey, we're into June already. Calendar's rolling right along. Next thing you know, we'll see September and the NFL will be back. You can it off. It won't take long. We'll have college football rolling along as well because it's right around the corner. But hey, we got some college baseball rolling along here. The two gentlemen over to my left, you're right. Definitely know a little bit something about the college baseball. So we'll leave it to those as we always do. We'll get to the capper, see how their weekend went. Definitely. We'll see how everybody's weekend went. And then we'll get to today's small slate of things going. So hopefully you're ready for some college baseball because we're definitely got some action for you there as well. So head on over to Ramon. How are you doing here, Ramon, on this Monday? How was your weekend?
Well, pretty good, Ron. Yeah, I mean, I've rearranged my sock drawer today. I think I've defrosted the 50-year-old freezer in the garage looking for things to do. If I had a real job like Chris, I could fill my Monday here. We don't got any action, but we'll find some things to bet on. You better believe it.
Watch out. Ramon's going to start tattooing things.
It takes a steady hand, right?
You know, pretty much. Pretty much. That's great. I'll show you some stuff, whatever. I'll be glad to. That's funny. I finally got a day off, so that's why I'm here with you guys. So.
Nice.
But not a day off at all. From
if I had to pick a day to get a tattoo, this would be it.
This would be it. Mondays are a good day, man. Mondays are a good day. Mondays are always a good day. Any day is a good day.
So. Any day is a good day, right? Some days better than others. So hey, welcome to that. Welcome to the happy hour, Chris. Good to have you here on your day off, joining us. How was your weekend?
It was decent. Didn't have too bad. A couple hit and misses there. We got a couple home run props. Just glad May's over with. Going to move into June here. New month, new stuff to look forward to. NBA Finals coming up, so I've been doing pretty well at that. Ready to get that going and ready for June baseball and see what we can accomplish here.
Yeah, I'm definitely rolling into the dog days of summer, as they say. So with June right around the corner, things are heating up. So definitely looking forward to the summer slate of sports. And hey, it's a lot more than just baseball. Once we hit the summertime, we throw in some WNBA in there as well, and then the CFL's coming. So definitely, we don't have to rely all on baseball sometimes, because sometimes that can be a struggle and a beatdown. So definitely, it's one of these with baseball with them long 162 game seasons rolling. So, how you doing, Ron? Welcome to the happy hour here on Monday. How was your weekend?
Doing great, man. Good to see Chris looking mini fresh there, supporting my best bet winner yesterday. Seattle had to walk it off because a damn bullpen all weekend, just trying to give up 5-6 runs in the 10th inning. I don't like that. So, yeah, definitely, it was a good day. Unfortunately, Nafisha Collier decided to play yesterday, so ruined my under. Even it actually almost came in still. I think it got to 162, but. Best bet winner on the Phoenix Mercury. That was pretty easy. We just talk about the Sparks are just not that good yet. Still need a few players, but they will be. But yeah, so far nothing on the board today, but looking at some college baseball and MLB tonight. So maybe a couple premiums. I don't know. We'll see.
Getting a call from Nevada. I don't know. The only person that there's a couple. Yeah, right.
Are you on the air, Rod?
I'm like, I don't
Are you on the air?
There's a
Rod,
couple people I know who are
1,000
Nevada.
star lock of the year right now.
Yeah, right. That's exactly. I almost wanted to pick that up and then put it on speakerphone and
Have
be like,
anything other than a baseball game?
Somebody's trying to give you a
Got
complimentary
my
selection.
American League Central Division lock of the year for just $9.99. Rod, you know you
There
want
you
it.
go. There you go. Vegas is calling.
Right? So
They need some of their money back, Rod.
maybe that's what it is. It's just like one of those things. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is from Nevada. One of those they don't want to leave a message either. So, all right, let's get to it. Today's small slate of action rolling here. We got some MLB. Let's split it into right down the middle. We'll do the first four, and then we'll leave the night action to get us rolling there. Kicks off Colorado taking on Miami. We got the Angels into Boston taking on the Red Sox. Milwaukee taking on the Reds, and then them Tigers taking on the White Sox. Kick it on over to Ramon to get us started. What do you like in the first four MLB tonight, Ramon?
Now, them Tigers going up against White Sox. This was an exact pitching matchup earlier this season. Cannon had a bit of a rough time. Flaherty kind of sailed through it. Still ended up as a high-scoring game in that one, 7-4, I believe it was, back on April 4th. There was a really early there, first week or two of the season. So, but here in Chicago, I think Cannon could close the gap a little bit. And Flaherty against this lineup right now. I'm going to end up on the under here in this one with Detroit and Chicago here again. Flaherty real strong. We know he's having a good season, and so are the Tigers here. White Sox, we know they have their issues, but I still think that Cannon long-term can be a bit of a good thing here for the White Sox moving on with them at home. Maybe they'll keep this one down. I'm taking under here in this one. It has snuck up all the way to 8.5 over. That's a good half a run, full half a run higher than the original line. So I'm going under in this one with Tigers and White Sox.
Head on over to Chris. What do you like here in these first four tonight?
We're going to look at this Angels Boston one. We're going to take, I think that was the joke this morning on the morning show there, but I'll leave that for somebody else. We'll go with Tyler Anderson there over Fitz and just take him. I think he's just a better way to go. We're getting plus money with the Angels here. Looks like from what I'm seeing. So I would rather take them on the money line there. And then just another one real quick. I'd go over Colorado, Miami. I think these guys get to Germain Marquez. We know Max Meyer can get hit a little bit, but I think Miami gets to Colorado and we get up and over that total, no problem.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here tonight in the first four MLB games we got rolling?
Yeah, I'm looking at Miami Colorado game, like Chris said. You know, that would get up and over, but I do like Max. And the thing about Marquez, you're going to get one or two Marquezes. One can give up 8 runs in the first inning, and that could get us over right there. Or two, he could be good through 4 or 5. I still, there's no way I can trust these Rockies. I don't care what the odds plus odds. I'm not taking them. There's no way. So give me the Marlins and lay the 1.5 in that one. And it's not broke, 68% now. If two teams are playing and they're both under 500, you take the favorite. Give me the Boston Red Sox.
And for me here, this one's looking at give me the under between Detroit and the White Sox rolling there in that one. I just don't see a whole lot of runs scoring. You look Detroit 8-2 to the under in their last 10 games. I know it's Flaherty on the mound, and he can definitely give it up, but this White Sox offense definitely not going to be ripping it here in this one. They've been 5-5 in their last 10 total wise, but I think 8.5. We're not getting to 9. Give me the under 8.5 there in that matchup. And then speaking of the Angels in Boston, you know what the Boston's done as a home favorite? Well, they've hit the Nerfy in 5 straight as a home favorite. So I like no runs there in the first inning between the Angels and Boston. We've seen Tyler Anderson been pitching well, so he can get through 3 outs. And then sometimes Dick does give you fits, but hey, as long as he can get us 3 outs here in this one, I'll be happy with Ricardo not giving us fits. Just give me 3 outs there, Ricardo, in that one. Get us that nerfy in that one. All right, let's head on to the last 3 we got on the slate. We got the San Diego Padres heading into San Francisco to take on the Giants. We got the Twins taking on the Athletics, and we got the Mets. Return of Blackburn on the mound for the Mets, taking on the Dodgers. We'll start with Ron. What do you like here in these 3, Ron?
Yep, homeless could use Blackburn right about now. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Twins. They're my spreadsheet play today. If you saw the video, Minnesota comes in with Joe Ryan, and I don't trust Severino at home, and I don't trust the homeless at home. So we're going to lay it with the Minnesota Twins. Spreadsheet play of the day.
Head on over to Chris. What do you like here in tonight's late night action?
I like the over in the Mets Dodgers, more so because of the Dodgers. Like I said this morning, you look at what the Dodgers do in the first game of a series. Typically, we've saw them. They do the over there. They score a bunch of runs, let you know they're the Dodgers. Like I said this morning, nobody cares. Good for y'all, but I think they get up and over that. Even if New York doesn't hit terrible against Dustin May. So we could see some runs from both sides, but I think we see an over in that one. And then just another one I'm taking over. We know we're at the homeless. We know that ballpark is small. I think Minnesota's bats could heat up here. We've got a couple players that do really well against Severino, so we'll go over that one as well. I think they're going to enjoy that ballpark.
Head on over to Ramon, who will finish us off in the MLB slate for tonight. What do you got?
No, I'll finish us off all right. I'm going to hopefully finish. I'm going to kind of side with what Chris was saying, but I'm going to go Dodgers team total over in the first 5 innings. Let me see something here right now. It's a minus 2 and it's a 2.5 over at minus 135, but I think they may rock Blackburn here a little bit. Blackburn is the story. It might be the story of the day actually in the major leagues, given his comeback from a knee injury here this season and had spinal fluid injury. Really bizarre how he's missed so much time here after being acquired. You guys talked about his previous, with the Athletics. He did have some pretty good years in there, but I'm going to think the Dodgers jump on him here a little bit. The Mets are adding him into the rotation just to stretch out their guys a little bit. They're going to be pretty busy here with games, so they've gone to a 6-man here, at least for one rotation through. That's probably pretty good deep down towards the relieving core, which is pretty solid. So give me the Dodgers team total over 2.5 here in the first 5 against Blackburn tonight.
And for me here, there's another nerfy spot, and it is in that Dodgers game. I'm going to say that I'm going to hope the Blackburn can get me 3 outs. That's all I need him to do is get me 3 outs there in that first, and then he can implode after that, Ramon. I just need a nerfy. Give it the nerfy in that one. He's got 4 innings to implode after that and get you your 3 runs, which is easily possible.
I'm kind of pulling for the guy. Pretty big deal. The spinal fluid, that doesn't sound great, but
no,
that
does not sound like, it definitely doesn't sound like fun at all. But the Mets, 11-3 is a dog to that nerfy as well this season. So I'm going to ride that trend there. That the Mets is a dog. I think he can get through 3 innings for us and get us the nerfy. Hey, that wraps up the MLB slate. Hey, brings us to the player prop game in the future. Parlay, if you got one of those rolling on the small slate tonight, or we'll leave it up to the capper to decide whether they want to give out in this section, or even series future price, because we know we got some NHL, we got some NBA futures as well. So whatever the capper wants to decide. But hey, and then he'll also let you know what our best bets are, and those are over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can hit the link in the description. I'll get you right on over to Tony'sPicks.com where you can find the bets that we're making tonight on the small slate. But let's get some winners. Head on over to Ramon to get us started here tonight. What do you got for us tonight, Ramon?
No, we got action for sure tonight, and I'll talk about Chris's Rebels here. Talking, and also what Ron was saying about the SEC, right? So yeah, Murray won that first game 9-6. over Ole Miss. Ole Miss came back and smashed them last night in a high score. And yeah, maybe there's a little gamesmanship there at the end too. And yeah, maybe Murray has saved just enough pitching here. So I'm going to give a little parlay here. I think with these two, I'm going to go Murray State plus. Sometimes you can't parlay these up, but maybe you can make them individual bets. Murray plus 3.5 and under 16.5 here in this one. I know a lot of people are thinking that the balls can definitely fly out here in this stadium. There's no doubt about it. But Murray did a good job, and maybe they rested just enough pitching here. Yeah, it's going to be got to get some of these guys out like Furness and Udemark and Humphrey. But I'm going to go ahead and take final score 8-6. Ole Miss, Chris, will get out of this one alive and advance to the Super Regionals.
Head on over to Chris. What do you got for us tonight?
Oh, I should have promoted. Sorry about that, boys.
Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Over at
What do you got
Tony's.
for us over at Tony's? What do you got over at Tony's?
There wasn't much going on here. I just was so fired up about this game. Over at Tony'sPicks.com, I did find a few premiums tonight. I got a couple over there right now in the major leagues tonight on this limited schedule. So don't have to go down too much down the road here on these promos tonight. But head on over there, use the promo code TonyT. Yeah, I got a couple of premiums. I guess I'll throw in that I am number one currently in baseball, Major League Baseball here now this season, and tops in the last 30 days. So go grab a couple of winners from me tonight.
Definitely head on over.
Thanks.
What do you got for us tonight?
Oh, no worries.
Oops.
I guess
what do you got?
We'll give a couple. Give you guys a couple home run props that I think have made the additional comments in my video. You've got 3 out there today. But as I was looking at the numbers today, I've got you Kyle Stowers with the Marlins. Looking at all his stats, they're wonderful. The only stat that is concerning is that he doesn't hit well on a Monday, but we all hate Mondays sometimes. But the rest of it is pretty well. So I'm going to take him for a home run because everything's there. Then Matt Wallner with the Twins. He's got really good stats against what Luis Severino is doing here, and he's already got a home run against him. So we're going to take him some good money. A lot of low value on these. 380 is a little bit low for me on a home run, but it's better than Ohtani, which is I think is $150 or something right now. I don't know, but anyway. So Matt Wallner, Kyle Stowers is going to be your 2 home run additionals there. I've got a 3-pack in the NBA or MLB. Apologize. Best bet 2 premiums today in baseball. Found you some winners. I really like these guys. This small card, I can sniper in here and get you guys some winners. So yeah, and then I've got my season pass up there as well if anybody wants to hop on that as well through the World Series for one price. So we're just going to keep trying to crush MLB, keep chasing Ramon there with the top spot. Always trying to get better every day.
Nice. Head on over to Ron. What do you got for us tonight, Ron?
Well, Rod, I need a Canucks dance. Give me the Abbotsford Canucks in the AHL against Texas tonight. So let's do a Canucks dance there. And we'll look at that one. I'm going to look at college baseball as well. We got Southern Miss against Miami. Southern Miss, you can probably get a -1, -1.5 if you need it. They're hosting the Hattiesburg Regional. They're just Miami's pitching is just it's not good enough. Their team ERA is like 5.8 with a FIP of 1.4. Just can't get it done there. And I'm gonna look at USC and Oregon State. Let's take the under in that one. They got 2 good pitchers going for that. So take the under 13 in that one. What I got tonight for KBO best bet, we're going to go with the Hanwha Eagles. That one's after midnight, so make sure the video should be out. We check that out on Tony's Picks. It'll be out before the games start. Tonight, I only got 3 plays. I got 2 in college baseball and 1 MLB Diamond Crusher. Of course, crushed it yesterday with Seattle in the walk-off there. So let's try to get another one back to back.
Nice. And for me, give me a couple of ribby props. I'm gonna pick on the homeless here tonight. I'm gonna take Buxton for a ribby, France with a ribby, and give a good old Willie. Give me Willie Castro with a ribby as well there for the Twins tonight. Might as well pick on the homeless. I think it's just a tough travel spot for him there on that one. It's his spreadsheet play of the day. So, hey, why not? Let's pick on the homeless here tonight. Let's run up that score. I think they can score a lot. The Twins can't tonight there. And for me, over Tony's Picks, 3 plays tonight. I've got my MLB play of the day. We crushed it with the Cubs run line, looking to go back to back with it. And then I've got my MLB dog of the day out there, and that's thrown into a 3-pack where I've thrown another bonus MLB. So MLB triple to kickstart the week. A little money ball for you. So let's try to start the week of winning. Nice little winning day. Let's continue June of winning. As we say, don't forget the 2-for-1 Capper promotional as well over at Tony'sPicks.com. Can't go wrong with that. Pair up 2 cappers, putting money in your pocket. As you see, all of us been hot and putting money in your pocket this year. So definitely jump aboard over there as well. Hey, that wraps it up for the small slate on Monday. Hey, we get some more action back tomorrow. Bigger baseball card. And then we got some WNBA action. And the rest of the week gets even busier. We get some NBA back, some NHL back. So definitely looking forward to the week ahead. And then, hey, by the end of the week, we'll have some CFL. So be on the lookout for some CFL content as well. So love the CFL. It gets us going a little bit of football early before we get into the NFL. So I like some CFL. I'm not a UFL guy. If you like the UFL, hey, definitely enjoy it. I just can't do it either. There. I just can't get to it. I just not
the real capping starts for me with the CFL. That's when I start using my capping numbers.
So, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in here on a Monday. Any final words before we head on out for the action?
No, any predictions for the NHL series or NBA series? Anybody got?
I don't know. The number keeps going with I think we're at what 9.5 with the Pacers now. Right now, plus you're getting +9, +9.5. I think they expect a big opening there for OKC to come in there and just crush them game 1. They are at home, so I'm going back and forth on that. We'll see how it goes. I think it goes for a while. I think we at least see 6 games between these guys. Would love a game 7. That's just always exciting, but hopefully OKC doesn't make too quick a work of Pacers. Hopefully we get a good series out of this one.
Yeah,
no, I think it's inevitable. OKC slams them. I mean, 4 or 5.
They're 29-1 against the East, so that's a big thing that came across today. So that was a little bit. I may have some TJ McConnell props, like I said earlier, just joking, but I think he's at +90,000 for NBA MVP. So don't take that, but I give TJ McConnell a hard time. But he's gonna give OKC some fits because he runs through those guys like you can't find him. So that should be fun. But one other thing I forgot to mention. This is one of Ron's guys from Kansas City. If he doesn't have any props out here yet, I'm chomping at the bit to get on a prop. But Jack Caglione has been called up, and we see him tomorrow, I believe, against the Cardinals. So as soon as a prop gets up there, take him for a home run. That's gonna be one
number one pick out of Florida. Yep.
Yeah, this guy's hot, man. Y'all gotta catch this kid, man. I'm excited about him. I'm excited to see him in the big leagues. So.
And I think he's going to play the outfield. I think they transferred him into an outfielder because they definitely need power. And you're not taking Vinny's spot at first base, so it's definitely going to be an outfielder.
And I got a hot sporting event tonight. If you want to check it out, I see some people in the chat, so I better respond. NCAA softball tonight. You have the 4-time defending champion Oklahoma Sooners going up against Texas Tech and the first $1 million player in Nyjah Kennedy. She's pitching against Sam Landry tonight, so it should be a very hot matchup. Oklahoma's going to be favored. I mean, they are, like I said, the 4-time defending champs, but Texas Tech has their big star. She's actually a little bit more rested than Landry, but she's been kind of injured all season. 1 run's going to be good enough, and you're getting +150 on that hot dog, if you will, if I could say that, in Texas Tech. So I'm gonna try the Red Raiders there. I know Oklahoma's a massive, awesome team up and down the lineup, but give me that $1 million arm, Rod, of Nyjah Kennedy, superstar of Texas Tech.
What are we down to there, Ramon? Semifinals, right, in that one? And then Tennessee's on the other side?
Trying to get, yep, should be great. We've already seen one final in here today, this afternoon, as it was Texas beating Tennessee 2-0.
Okay.
Nice. And for me, I think OKC.
Yep.
For me, the OKC is. I still said on the morning show. I think it's just one of those spots where the bookmakers even think it's going to be either 5 or 6. Just look at the price on where OKC is favored, or where the price and the odds are. They get bigger and bigger and more plus as it goes along. So I just don't see it. I think right there. The bookmakers have this going 5-6. So for me, it's just lay -1.5. I think
I think they're still pissed from back in December when Milwaukee beat them. They want to get this championship. Milwaukee slaughtered them. I thought OKC would win that tournament too, but yeah, Milwaukee slaughtered them.
And then I think Brian, as you alluded to, Brian Palmer, see 110 points. It's going to be real tough for the Pacers to score 110 points against OKC, especially in OKC. You look at what they've done defensively. All their numbers say, hey, good luck getting to 110 against OKC in OKC. That may be the key, but I just don't see it. Their numbers all say it's under that, especially at home. Give me OKC, lay the points. And I had a nice little rant on the hockey. I'm not going to repeat it here on the happy hour. Go check out the morning show. I definitely covered the hockey on who I think is going to win there on today's morning show. So you definitely check it out. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hey, let's kickstart the new month, new week, winning. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you again tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Till then, have yourself a good one, everybody.